In a world of no hope, where there is overwhelming despair, loot generation has been nerfed into the grave. Thank you for joining me, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This is the Revenge series, and I believe we're on episode number 4. Which of course is exciting. I'd like to push it all the way to 10 episodes at least for this series, but you never know. We might end up getting killed, but the good news is we've located a mansion. So Neil has done a little bit of work off camera between the last episode and this one, just setting up some zones. How about I flip on a flashlight real quick? Okay, there we go. So as you can see, I've actually got the marks on the ground for the different zones and stuff. And we're going to use these, of course, to clear the basement area too. We have gone up and down. So we've got the first and second stories, this one and the one above us up here, which was quite a chore. There were a couple of zombies, one feral that we did discover in a hidden room. If you're just tuning in, you want to watch that episode or any of the other previous ones, I've got a link to the full playlist for this series down below. But anyway, guys, every time I play, it's a learning experience with this game, and I'm really enjoying it. It's one of those that it's challenging, but the challenge is extremely rewarding. So let's jump into today's episode, and we'll take a look at some of the loot we've gotten from the first two stories before we go below. Before we get started checking out that tasty loot, I figured we should take a look at our main character real quick for anybody here is new or just needs a refresher on what Neil looks like. Now, you'll notice over here intelligence is in green. That's because we have the bombastic perks mod installed. That's one I like, and we leveled up in the last episode. So I chose intelligence. In hindsight, I probably should have gone with strength or dex, but we'll look at those two on our next level, which shouldn't be too long. Maybe not this episode, but coming up, just depending on how much killing we do. And I did put an extra point in intelligence because I'm trying to build a character with a lot of skills. Crafting, mechanics, all that stuff. Just because in the world of no hope, we're going to have to be very self-reliant on our own skills and ability to dismantle vehicles, because they don't show up with much frequency either in this world. But you can see that we've got most of the loot accumulated here. In fact, we got our weapon stash on this side, the mace. Oh, sadly, it's a replica mace. Boy, oh boy, that's too bad, because I've seen a real mace in this game before, and they are devastating weapons. But each one of these little letters, of course, represents a zone. If we pull this up, you can see I went to the trouble to set every single zone possible, except for a couple weird ones, which we just didn't need. But, yeah, and of course, you can highlight the letter and turn it on and off. I find it extremely helpful to have it on, but if you're trying to role play and you don't want a bunch of letters around your base, then you can turn it off. But extremely critical function, the zoning in this game. It's something I've just recently started to learn, but really important if you want to do large areas. Now, one last thing I'll touch on before we move on to the basement, or at least look at some of the loot we've got here, is that I was kind of struggling with the zoning in the sense that some of the items, for instance, let's move to the back of the mansion, don't get picked up when I was using my character zoning. And I realized why. After going into this here, you'll see the chat logs or whatever. Well, maybe we'll do it again, but see, this is a good example. For whatever reason, the glass wasn't being moved into the zones. And there's some other stuff. If we look down here, yep, you can see there's something on the shelf here. This should have all been sorted into those front zones, but the problem is that they're too far away. And again, I saw that after reading through some of the chat logs real carefully, because it was actually popping up and saying, character can't move the glass, try using a shopping cart. And I realized that's the problem. Either we just don't have enough carry space, or the zones are too far away. So if I had centralized these zones right in the middle of the mansion, I suspect it would have been a better situation. and I wouldn't have to worry about a cart. But I just want to bring that up because it was something I mentioned a couple times. I'm sure some folks out there probably caught that. If you're an expert at the game and understand zoning really well, that might have been pretty apparent to you, but I did just figure I'd mention it. So anyway, let's see what we've got here. The important stuff, well, just the things that I thought would be important are kind of more towards the center. You can see all our clothing is here. Interestingly enough, there's a book or two in this stack. I don't know why that happened. Oh, they're in the backpack. That's why. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. There's always a reason for something in this game, but this is definitely an important stack of gear that we'll come back to, probably for looting or breaking down. And we got a few novels, not many books in the place. Let's look at this quick stack. Marbles. Okay, we've got some random stuff, including all the bullet casings that were laying around. That's the spare parts category. What's this one? Okay, random electronics and stuff. Can't remember what T stands for, but this is... Oh, we've got a filthy holster there. The corpses. Nope, this is refuse here. You can see dog do. And again, sometimes it seems to sort things strangely, but... Alright, I think we get the point here. Let's look at this one. And shockingly, just not very much loot in this mansion. Here's a bunch of the books. We'll be trying to get these downloaded into an e-reader or something. But, I mean, it is overwhelming despair, so there's just not much in the mansion. But I'm counting on the basement to actually probably be the richest of all the looting, although I don't really know. So let's quit talking about it and let's get down below into the darker depths of the mansion. Okay, so I have taken off my backpack to reduce encumbrance here before we go below, and we're going to take a peek with our flashlight just to see. Alright, the first room looks relatively safe. Now, it's also occurring to me that I probably want something to bash with. Okay, we've got our baton on us. That's good, that's good. Some stuff is going to be left behind. Like, I believe my firearm is here in the bag, but that's okay. Let's just get below. If we see a feral down here, we'll just retreat to the stairs, grab our bag, and hopefully we can take care of it. Okay, we've got a zombie. There he is, big boy. Oh, zoomed out wrong. Interesting. So... I could just let him bash away at the door for me. Ah, yes. Let's take care of these. Not bad. We got him coming in left and right. Okay. This is okay, though, because we've got the stairs right behind us. Just kind of glancing at what this guy's got. Grab that smartphone. Looting in the midst of combat. Reminds me of running dungeons in World of Warcraft. Okay, let's fall back to the stairs because we are starting to get overwhelmed. But staircase combat's not too bad against the zombies. I don't know about these double staircases, though. I'm hoping one doesn't actually crawl up it or something. But we'll be able to hit them at range. They are hitting me, so we are in combat, technically, of course, but... Okay, that was a hit. That was a hit. I don't think they're doing too much damage to me, though, despite the noises my guy's making. Okay. Damn it. My knife spear's pretty much toast at this point, isn't it? Yeah, look at that simple knife spear. We're gonna have to... After we clear this group, we'll have to repair that. Well... Actually, we'll probably have to just recraft it, because I think repairing those involves welding. Oh, damn. We just dropped something. Let's grab our stuff again. Yeah, shoot. Where is this? I think we just dropped the spear together, or it just completely broke. Let's go ahead... That was bad. That was a bad time to lose my main weapon. No doubt about it. I also want to see... We're in mild pain, so we definitely took some damage. No doubt about it. Let's just eat some aspirin and some acetaminophen. Okay, he's come up. That's fine, that's fine. Let me go ahead and wield my baton. And we need to activate that. Okay, he's bleeding. He is bleeding. Oh, come on. Bites my left arm. Shoot. Oh, man, we are not as good with this baton as our spear. Thank you. Whew, man. Oh, so far no serious infections, but he did bite me, so that's not good. That's not good. Let's see if I can grab my knife. What's he got on him? We'll just take this stuff real quick. The bath pack, actually kind of like to grab that too, but anyway, not important right now. Let's just look below again. Okay, we got one more zombie below. I'm thinking I might just close the door. And of course, that won't keep him below necessarily, but if he loses sight with us for long enough, I think we'll be safe. I'm going to kick off the flashlight real quick. Now, we definitely need to... Let's wear this. Okay, we definitely need to recraft something here, a spear, something. So, I'm actually going to exit the mansion, head outside. It's nice and quick. And, let's see, when was the last time we lit a fire? Okay, we do have a positive boost from lighting a fire recently, so that's not bad. But what I'm going to look for is a little patch of trees. Looks like around here there might be something we can get a long stick from. Let's just see here. No, nothing here. I'll keep looking. Oh, I just walked through some water, dang it. Either way, I'll find something we can start the construction of a brand new spear with. Okay, so it's a little bit of a drizzle outside, but that means there is some drizzle inside too. We're kind of in this courtyard area right now, but this is a handy place, and you may notice that I put a zone here. So what I did, I deleted all my hard work, all those zones I had added manually and set the letters for. I just deleted them all real quick, and since I've realized that we can... Oops, what did I do? Oh, I don't want to have that on. There we go. Yeah, what I've done is centralize just a single unsorted zone right in the middle of the mansion's first floor, and it seemed to work pretty well. Now, everything is in this one pile, so there's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, including corpses and crap. And of course, I could have set up a bunch of stockpiles to sort it out a bit better, but I figured it wasn't that important. I can just search through the pile, but it was almost totally effective. There's some glass shards on the very perimeter for whatever these sticks. Yeah, the wood didn't get sorted again. I think it's just a little too far. And if we look, there's some glass shards. Yeah, again, right on the edge here of where I set up the stockpile. Or the zone, I'm sorry. So, you know, it's starting to make more sense. And I think I'm learning how to better control these. But just hope that my struggles help anybody out there who may also be struggling with this stuff. And of course, effectively, eventually we'd like to get a shopping cart. But what I have done is I've moved a chair and a desk right over here by all the stuff. So this should make our crafting a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and open up that menu. We'll tab over to the spears. Okay, so we're looking at, just in my experience now from playing for a little while, the simple knife spear there in purple. This is probably going to be our best option currently from what I can make. Obviously, I think like a copper spear is better, but you can see we don't have the acetylene torch or welding and stuff, so we have to get to that point. But I think we'll just go ahead and whip together the simple knife spear, which is what we had last time. It's just eventually, you know, they fall apart. So, and having a little table or desk with a chair here, I think helps the crafting process, speeds it along. And we'll take a look at something here. Notice he's hungry, so as soon as he finishes and gets to 100%, we'll have there it is, baby, grab it up. Nice, beautiful. We're ready to clear again, but we're gonna have a meal. And one thing I've noticed, we'll just eat a couple of the cheese pizzas and the BLT. Stuff's probably going to go bad soon. So he's feeling better. Now let's take a look at his morale screen, and you can see it says ate with a table and chair. It's 0%, which is interesting because I've seen it higher than that. But even without the trait, the negative trait, which says, you know, you have to eat at a table and chair, you still get a little mood boost from it. I think maybe we're dominated by so much other stuff going on. Anyway, this game is so deep, so many little details and stuff like that, but makes me love it. So, as I said, we've got a pile of loot to look through. This Sterling engine kit, this has caught my eye, and I've looked through it. I think this is something I want to carry with me once we start to decide once we start to decide to build up our own car, which is essentially what we're going to have to do. Get a bunch of pieces from other cars together. We've also got magazines here. I don't know if these fit my rifle, but let's just see here. No, that's okay. We'll still carry them around. It's going to be worth it eventually, I hope. And of course, like I said, there's a bunch of stuff to go through. Robotics kit for young learners, like a toy. And we got some whistles. Unfortunately, no dog whistles. Probably take some of the food, but anyway, you can tell, guys, I'm putting it off. Let's go ahead and just drop. I'm going to put it up by the front. Alright, so we're going to go below again, but I will take off my large tactical. Now, I should still have some sort of light source, so let's check it out. Yep, we got this heavy duty. Activate it. Let's just look below real quick. And I think at least all the zombies that were aware of our presence have died. Go ahead and go below. At least we don't have to worry about this noise of the rain anymore. Zombie Joe. Yeah, I mean, we got to take it out. We can always get our mood back up. But, of course, the stairs make this super easy. I think it would be slightly better if there was just the one staircase, but there's literally nothing we can do about that. I mean, maybe we could block it off, but what is this thing doing? Okay, we got it. So, unfortunately, that means our morale just took a big hit, and we are unhappy, but we'll bounce back from that. We will bounce back. Alright, let's go ahead and go below. We're certainly not going to quit now. Oh, look at that, a brand new sling back. Alright, let's keep moving. I think that's something I can craft up myself. What do we got? Soap. We'll do the looting after we've cleared, but you'll notice that I do stop a lot to look at the stuff. It's a compulsion of mine. Alright, so we got a tough boy. Let's let him come at us. Clear this carefully. Do you know where we went, buddy? Come on. Alright, let's go up. Dies. Yeah, it's no guarantee of not getting hit, but it is certainly a much more advantageous situation for us. Fighting on the stairs like that with the spear. Speaking of spear, how's it doing? Good. It's not damaged yet. It's still in good shape. No worries, no worries. Alright, let's move in. Anything? Nothing in the refrigerator. These almost look empty. We got something right here. What is it? Beach sparkling water. That's not bad, but just looking. I got a ton of extra space, even without my backpack, but this little backpack we're wearing is mainly limited to medicine. We got anybody else behind him? Yeah, there's another one down the hall. Just barely see it there. He spotted me. Alright, we gotta watch that. Oh, that's another youngling. Actually, let's fall back. Damn it. Got a hold of me. Jesus. It's a ferocious little one. I'm just going to go for the stairs. Enough playing around. Let's just be careful. Come on. Oh, come on now. Sometimes they will like get confused if you don't lead them. Oh, Christ. Alright, there we go. We're in a lot. We're very weary right now, so This will be the last one we kill. Okay, that was it. Now, I just want to check the corpses real quick, even though we don't really have much room. Yeah, not much here. Okay. I think going around and resorting all the zones probably wore them out a little bit. Not to worry. I'll grab that. We will just re-equip here. And where's the thing at? Okay, there we go. I couldn't find the tactical backpack, but we've got it on again. So, I think it's just time to rest for the night. It's 6:45 p.m. What we'll do is we'll just close this door. Again, it's not a guarantee, but I think if we sleep upstairs, you know, in one of these beautiful bedrooms, we'll be okay up here. So, I'm just going to maybe have a meal, recuperate, probably do a little bit of practicing, you know, see what we can level up a bit more. Maybe carving, that's interesting. Huh, I haven't seen that one before. But either way, we've just got to recuperate, and hopefully in the morning we can get back below and keep clearing. And good morning, everybody. Neil has just woken up. He had a meal of raw butter. Affected his mood kind of negatively, but that's okay. That's okay. He'll get over it. I've just done a little bit of inventory management and stuff. I decided to switch it up a little bit. And that backpack that we were wearing, I've taken it off, and I've put all my drugs and stuff in my fanny pack now, just because I noticed my encumbrance was ridiculous. I mean, it's still very high right now, even with just the riot chest guard and our big old large tactical backpack, which is really doing most of it. But nonetheless, I just wanted to lose a couple things, make us a little bit slimmer. When let's test it too. If we take off the backpack, the big boy backpack, drop that on the ground, what are we looking like? Not bad. See, now we're in a really low level encumbrance. I'm actually thinking about taking that holster off too. It's fun to have the holster, especially once we have a rifle, but I don't need it for the camera, to be honest. So let's unload that. Okay, so we'll have to load the camera up in my bag. No big deal, no big deal. We'll just put this back on, and we will grab. Oh, I just noticed I've got a down comforter. I should have used that. It's somewhere. I saw it. Jesus, we got just so much stuff. Yeah, there it is, very bottom. Well, I slept without a comforter last night while it was in my backpack, but that's okay. That's the problem with having a massive backpack. Nonetheless, it is a new day, guys, and we have to search the basement today. But one thing I did realize is that I haven't really searched the second floor. Well, we have searched it and cleared most of it, but there's still some doors, like right here, that need to be busted into, and I haven't zoned it and moved everything. So I think I'm going to do that real quick, because you can see it's not even 4 a.m. yet, so we've got a little bit of time. But I'm going to go ahead, let's head downstairs. I'm going to drop the spear right by the basement, because obviously that's where we're going to need to pick it up again. There we go. And if we head back upstairs real good, there we are. Sounds like there's something going on down below. Maybe a fire going on? Not sure. I did start a few fires outside, but I don't think the mansion's on fire. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and equip the baton. Let's see, where is that? There it is. I thought I set a hotkey for it, but apparently it didn't. Now, like I said, there's a couple of areas we need to bust into. Otherwise, we won't be able to get in there with our zones. I see this bathroom up here. So I'll do the dirty work, knock open a few doors, and then we'll see what kind of loot we get from the second story. Okay, I think I've smashed open everything I need to. There's display cases and stuff, but, well, might as well just get them all. Boom. Yeah, let's see if there's anything in here. I got all the doors, but it's got a little gold ring. Any of the really interesting stuff, like this rapier here, which is hard to see. Of course, it's dark right now. I don't want to waste any batteries. But, yeah, we've already kind of looked at the really intriguing stuff. Unfortunately, that's another replica sword, but I'll also go through again and just double check. But anyway, let's do a little quick change up here with our zones. So I'm going to grab the unsorted one. This is from below the first floor. So what I'm going to do is edit its position, or move its position. So you can see now it took us to the first floor here. And I'm going to go up and hit enter. And we'll just say, yes, that's what we want. So let's save that. Nice, nice. So it should be up here now. And if I set another custom no filter, in fact, I can probably move this one too safely. Let's just move position. And we'll just go up right into the center. Okay. I think we'll leave the pile from below down there where our desk and stuff is set up. All right, let's go ahead and save that. Did it move? Yep, okay, it's there. All right, so we'll zoom in a little bit here because it goes a little faster. But now if I go to loot all, yep, there he goes. He's moving stuff. Of course, there might be a few things out on the perimeter that he doesn't get to. But yeah, there's quite a few piles of glass. And no, I didn't break all this glass. That was the zombies. Nonetheless, this, of course, will have it done in just a moment. So let's cut right to that. Okay, boom, he is done. Sun has come up. It's 4:42. Didn't take too much of his weariness, so we're fine. But let's look at this stack. Now, it says there were 11 things that he didn't get to because they were a little too far. Again, I'm starting to read and understand these messages better. So this is a pile of everything from the second floor. And it's not as big as the first floor. But again, I'm anticipating the basement is going to be our big score. But speaking of which, I think we're ready to take it on. This is an interesting one. A rock the size of your fist. It is covered with intricate spirals. It is impossible to tell whether they are carved, naturally formed, or some kind of fossil. This was actually in one of those cases. Remember I mentioned we searched around a little bit beforehand? Well, this is one of the things they had on display, locked behind glass. I don't think I'm going to take it with me, but if anyone has any idea what the heck that's for, just let me know. Now, first things first, there are a few things I want to drop off before we start fighting again. Wait, I think I left my backpack in the... No, okay, we've got our tactical backpack still on us. Yep, my encumbrance is through the roof, so let's go below. I'm going to drop a few things off. Just because I'm carrying like some dead flares and some random stuff, wrappers from breakfast that I don't need. Even though it's technically trash, sometimes there's things you can do with it. So we'll keep it all organized in one pile near our crafting desk. And as soon as I'm done with this, we're heading right to the basement. Despite Neil's tendency to be a pack rat, he is insistent on careful organization and maintenance of all his loot. So our backpacks are looking really nice and slim. This is, of course, we're wearing the big one, so we're still encumbered, but if we had to go on a looting spree, we could hold a bunch of stuff. But anyway, we're going to drop the backpack right by the door. The front here, the entrance, right where we got this. So let's grab our simple knife spear. Still looks like that's in real good shape. Let me go and take off the big boy. There we go. Open the door. And let's kick on a flashlight here. We got a heavy duty with a little bit of charge left. Alright, just playing it safe. We'll peek below. Okay, good. Always important to be extra cautious. No, I just zoomed all the way out. There we go. That's looking good. So our speed is 100, our focus is 105. The reason for that is because I chewed some caffeinated gum. Even though he is addictive personality and lightweight, if you just give him small doses of caffeine, I think it's okay. And the gum I found is like a perfect dose of that. He does not get addictive, but he gets all the benefits of it. So now, as I mentioned, I'm going to try and avoid... could there be things in these boxes? No, we just took down the box. Okay. But I'm going to try and avoid too much looting now, and we'll just zone it all up. But, oh man, you'll see that I do have a tendency to just look at stuff whenever we come across a stack. Okay, there's some more stuff. Oh, we got a zomboid. Let's move in on him. He's brainless. He's a brainless boy. Probably take him out. Oh, where'd you go, buddy? He disappeared behind the boxes. Trying to play hide and seek here. Gotcha. Oh, those brainless ones. Tell you what, I'd feel real embarrassed if I died from a brainless zombie. All right, let's grab all the interesting stuff here. I'm trying to get my computer skills up so I can start to dig into local files with the smartphones, and plus just having them for music is incredibly helpful. And the same with the unread memory cards. They can have recipes or even, like I've been told, family photos, which can boost your morale. So it's to our benefit to read all this stuff. Let's see what's in the thing. Okay, not worried about cash cards. Yeah, we'll just pop these open real quick as we go. That way when we do start a zone, I don't have to worry about going back through and checking for crates. Now, we've got ourselves a couple of doors here, so you know what that means. Let's drop that. Grab our baton. Oh, it's a beaut. It's already extended, ready to go. Okay, nice. Let's grab it again. I'm going to keep it extended just because, yeah, we'll probably need to use it again and again, but... Oh, we've come to one of the caged areas. This is interesting. Unfortunately, we still don't have wire cutters, even upstairs. So I'm going to have to climb these, but it's not that big a deal. And I probably will want to bash them. Oh, look at that, a little hip flask with gin in it. Yeah, I think for proper looting with our zones, I'll probably need to actually smash these guys. The fences, of course. But let's just take a look through. Uh-oh. Where you at, kids? We got a zombie and a zombie little one there. Okay, they're trying to get through. That's fine. I'm just going to let them. And we'll move away. They will eventually break through, and I could just lead them back away. I don't like to have two of them at once, but might be able to lose one at some point. Look at the child hanging back. Good. Good. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Whew. Didn't want a repeat of the last fight. We got some stuff here. Let's just check it. I'm looking for passes or, IDs. Science, industrial, whatever. Laboratory IDs. Get us into locked doors. Oh, man. What a way to spend the morning. He's going to be very sad now, but... I think that's worth popping on that smartphone we just picked up. Activate. Play a little music. It'll help counteract. He's probably going to need to start a fire soon, but that's pretty typical regardless. Oh, what are we looking at? Cargo pants, poor fit. Alright, so... Yeah, just for the sake of our zoning here, I'm actually going to go through and break open a bunch of these fences. But we'll pop open the crates together and see what's in them. Okay, so I smashed one fence here before it occurred to me, hey, wait, maybe I should just check and see if these gates are unlocked. And of course they are. They are unlocked. So I didn't waste too much time. Luckily, let's grab the spear here again and store that so we can just walk through here. It's a bit maze-like, but with the zoning, of course, it won't make a difference to our character. Let's just pop these open. As I said, we'll see if there's anything super interesting here. Our flashlight just died on me. All my batteries and stuff are upstairs. I think we'll be okay in the dark. It's a little less visible probably, but trying not to make it too long. And of course, I'll describe things here. What do we get? I can't even see what's in there. Oh, something's right here. We got some books. 3-liter glass jars. Okay. Yeah, maybe it would be better with a flashlight. I think when we get in these boxes here, it's very hard for us to see, apparently. Yeah, if I remove this one, I think that might do the trick. Hold on. Do you do it? Okay, yeah, there's nothing in the crate. Alright, what's about back here? Doesn't appear to be. Tell you what, I am going to go ahead and pop upstairs, get us a fresh flashlight. Okay, we are back with the flashlight, so let's get to crates. What is this right here? Just a sheet? Yeah, no big deal. Of course, yeah, the no hope mod really does hurt. Its name says it all. Gives you no hope. Removes all the hope. But no, what it does is make it that much more exciting when we actually do find promising stuff. So, first of all, let's check these. Oh, we got a bunch of clean water here. That's wonderful to see. Oh yeah, we got water for days down here. Nice. It's not enough to really be like washing stuff, but we can certainly drink from that. But we're okay right now. Let's see, a couple more crates. These have been almost totally a bust, haven't they? But that's okay. Oh, we got some pants. What are these? British khaki. Made of cotton. Never seen that kind of a thing before. Turpentine. Now that's interesting to me. What can we make with this? Oil of turpentine. I feel like this is going to be pretty important or have some value in crafting. So I'm going to grab it now. We'll take it upstairs to our crafting area. Again, we'll evaluate the whole stack once we're done, but there's a nice looking book. Now what's over here? Let's smash this door and find out. Alright, the door is open and my pounding has lured a friend. We've got a decayed zombie and maybe more, I'm not sure. Yeah, those are pretty easy typically. Let's see what its wallet has. Okay, very good. Unfortunately, the battery died again on me, and that was because I had to make the spear over. I think I accidentally used it to bash open the door instead of my baton, so we did just pick up another smartphone. Let's grab this. We'll activate that, turn on the flashlight. It's not as good, obviously, but it's better than nothing. Oh, now this is interesting. We've got a mannequin here. These can be used, actually, I've heard, to lure zombies. But more importantly, yes, we've come into the tailoring room. So look at this stuff. We've got a lot of good equipment, materials. There's tons of materials. Lycra patches, Kevlar. This stuff's hard to come by. Synthetic fibers, heavy duty thread. Oh, yes. Look at this. Yeah, I've seen these before in mansions. You know what I'm not seeing, though, which is a little unfortunate, are any tailoring kits already made up. Just the raw materials, but still a surprising amount of stuff here, you know, in an overwhelming despair world. Imagine just how much stuff you'd find in this kind of a room in a regular world. Insane amounts of loot. So, let's grab that. Yeah, of course, we'll loot it all later. Ooh, did you hear that? Hello! What do you got there? Any friends with you? The baker's companion. Did you see that? They got a military rucksack. Pretty badly damaged, but let's pull out. Now this leads us back to kind of the beginning. Let's check this western side here. Pop open some of these real quick. Got some undies, bikini bottoms. Oh, what's that? A knit hat. We do have a wool allergy, so we might not be able to wear some of the things we find. Ooh, oxidizer powder. It'd be good for cleaning. Man, yeah, not having a flashlight is kind of annoying. Oh. Do you see that? We just noticed a hidden door, folks. Now, the last hidden door... Oops, there we go. The last hidden door we opened, there was a feral cop in it. So we're going to hold off. We'll wait. We'll clear the rest of this basement. And then we'll go up and get our rifle. And have that equipped before we open any more secret rooms. But we'll definitely be on the lookout for them. And it's fun and exciting that we found another one. A little bit of food. Okay. Still plenty of rooms here. This is a rather large room. Oh. Yep. Where's he at? Damn. Just came out of the darkness from behind us. Whew. Tough zombies are not fun. Let's see if we can get them to go over some furniture here. Turn a corner on them. They get a little awkward. Yeah, they don't know what to do. Not bad, not bad. We'll come back to it. What's this right here? Pewter bowl. How you doing, buddy? You need a drink? No, he's fine. Flyer. Okay. We're doing good. Being so unencumbered really does make a huge difference. Some cooking stuff down here in the basement. That's random. Okay. Might be... Oh, stood up on the box, I think, or maybe hid inside of it. Yeah, we're hiding in the large cardboard box there. All right, we're moving forward. Okay. Got another youngling. That's no good, but we'll deal with it. Don't slip. Aha. Easy. Easy, easy. Let's move around. Fully explore. Okay. Coming up to... Okay. Yep. This is the section close towards where we descend into the basement. Ooh. 4 refrigerators. Not a single thing in them. Wow, this whole pantry space completely empty. Just vacant. What do we got? Bleach. Can't eat bleach. Got a couple of things here. Oh. I think there might be 2 over here. Oh boy, come with me, sir. Okay. Yep, we'll get all that. Let's see. Bunch of crates in here, huh? Ooh, what's that? Pair of pom-poms. Get out of here. Hole puncher. Nothing exciting. Ooh, what's this? Glass jars. Might come in handy at some point with crafting or pickling foods. A lot of cooking stuff down in the basement. Oh, we got a bunch of mannequins. This is getting creepy, folks. What do we got here? Graphic novel. Now, this is interesting. Another spot where these statues kind of block the view. So let's see if we can move some of these. Ah, damn it. Zombies coming out of nowhere. Every time I try and move something. Investigate the mansion's secrets. It's almost as if the zombies don't want me to. Gotcha. Okay. Got some antibiotics on them. That could be helpful. Let's try this again here. Strain yourself. There we go. Took a couple of tries, but we got it. Try. Come on, buddy. Okay. Oh, nothing behind there. And if you're looking at that little split and thinking, oh, that could be a hidden door, it's not. That's just a graphical glitch. And if I were to move this one, here, I'll just do it. Come on, buddy. Oh my God, we're going to kill ourselves. Okay. Yeah, you can see it just disappears when we get a close view of it. But either way, if you did notice that, good eye, good eye. Oh, what do we got? Great coat. Actually, let me look at that again. It's a poor fit, but full-length wool coat. Ah, we're allergic. I was going to say that could be like a really good find for the winter time. Once it gets cold, I'm sure we're going to need some heavy-duty clothing. But and we could always refit it, especially with all the different stuff we've got down in the tailoring room, but not if we're allergic to it. Actually, I'm kind of curious what would happen if we were allergic. We'd probably just get some sort of skin infection. Okay, man, a lot of wool stuff. Okay, so a few more crates. Let's just pop these open. Let's what's that book right there? How to Trap Anything. Now that could be handy. Boy, oh boy. Now you see why I said that the basement might be the best spot in the whole place, but regardless, it's still going to be pretty little or few and far between. What do we got? Fungicide. Whoa. Oh, I just had an idea. Agricultural chemical grade antifungal powder. That's insane. Could we use that somehow against the fungoids that tend to spread in certain areas of the world? That might be really cool to find out. If we could somehow aerolize it or whatever, turn it into an aerosol. Just maybe sprinkle it all about them. Ooh, take those. All right, so I want to say that we've gotten the entire area cleared, but no, I do see some over to the east. So let's just open this shadowy area up, and then we're going to head upstairs, grab our rifle, and see what's what. Yeah, this is where we killed the youngling. Speaking of which, I should probably pop outside to the woods real quick, knock down a tree and set it on fire, because he's getting a little antsy when it comes to that. So anyway, we got a little bit more shadowy stuff. Oh, this could be an interesting room. Oh, this is like the wine cellar area typically. Yeah, there's just obviously almost nothing here, but these barrels might have something. Let's see if I interact. No. Okay, it's just a barrel. Barrel. No, nothing in them. That's unfortunate, but yeah, I think each of these mansions, typically from what I've seen in the rare occasions, the basement always has one of those sewing rooms and a whiskey or barrel room or wine storage room, whatever you want to call it. But not this time, or at least if it did, it just wasn't much. There wasn't much to it. So I think we're going to pop upstairs, guys, and see what that hidden room has. And as you can see, we've got our rifle equipped now. This thing has already killed one feral inside this mansion. Hopefully it won't have to be two, but we're ready. Close-up shot like this should probably devastate it, so. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Oh, wow, this is a big room. Is it like a whole nother section? Oh, I think I know what this is. We've got a rope here on this big old bed. What are we looking at here? We've got cigars, a cigar cutter. Okay, that's not what I expected. Little desk here with the ceramic bowl and cameo bikini top and a dress. So just a little secret bedroom down here. Interesting, interesting. So lackluster, a little bit anticlimactic, but again, in the overwhelming despair world, I think we've gotten as much as we'll see. This is probably one of those buildings that has a lot, even for a world like this. So the thing to do now is to go into our loot, to move this position again, and we'll bring it down to the basement. Very good. And now we can go ahead and move this one too. Move the position. Down, down, boom. All right, and we escape and asked us to save it. Now all I do is I hit O and we let him do the work for us, guys. So he's going to sort that out as we say goodbye for the episode. I think that'll do it for this one, but don't worry. We're going to take a look at what's in this pile on the next one, certainly. And of course, we'll probably try and move some of the sewing stuff upstairs to our little desk. Maybe do a little bit more crafting before we leave the area, but we're definitely going to move on. This won't be our final base. We've got a lot more to search in this world, and of course, Neil is still on the hunt for revenge, everybody. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I just want to take a moment to recognize my Patreons. As you can see, I've put their names in gold because they are, in fact, more precious than that shiny metal. Now I'd like to take a moment to invite you to also support the channel for as little as $2, $5, or $10. You gain access to all my content early and ad-free over on Patreon, as well as a private Discord server with me and my other Patreons where we do some giveaways and have great conversations. But once again, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.